Here's a live look from Galveston. We are expecting that any moment the suspect in the Santa Fe school shooting is going to appear before a magistrate. It looks like he is maybe behind those windows right there.
In an active shooter, the system will actually activate.
A facility lockdown is in effect.
It sends out text messages on phones and computers.
Canyonlands National Park, Dead Horse Point State. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Colorado Avalanche Information Center. An avalanche warning is in effect for the mountains around Aspen. Timing began at 6 a.m. on Monday, February 19th, 2018, expires at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Tuesday, February 20th, 2018. Affected areas. This warning includes the Elk Mountains north of the Divide, Basalt, Red Table, and the Hardscrabble Mountains. Avalanche danger is high level for a 5 reason. Snowfall and strong southwesterly winds will overload our weak snowpack and result in large natural and human-triggered avalanches in many areas. Avalanches can run into the valley bottoms. Precautionary preparedness actions. Avalanche conditions are very dangerous. Human-triggered and natural avalanches are likely. Travel in avalanche terrain is not recommended. Consult www.colorado.gov/avalanche for detailed information. Cooperstein. The following wind advisory is for the following area in Colorado, Quebec to Silk Corridor. The National Weather Service in Grand Junction has issued a wind advisory, which is in effect until 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time this afternoon.
There are several faults that run through San Diego County, with the Rose Canyon Fault posing the highest threat, and that's the reason for this test of Shake Alert. Oakland was the site of the first live test of the Shake Alert system in March. Cal OES and its partners, U.S. Geological Survey and Alameda County, needed to know how long it would take to send a
Here is a statement regarding an excessive heat warning for the following counties in Wisconsin: Dodge, Jefferson, Kenosha, Milwaukee, Racine, Walworth, and Waukesha. An excessive heat warning remains in effect from noon Thursday to 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time Friday. Timing: 12 noon Central Daylight Time Thursday until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time Friday. Temperature: daytime highs in the lower to mid-90s Thursday and lower 90s Friday. Heat index: heat and humidity will make conditions feel warmer than actual temperatures. Maximum heat index values 104 to 110 Thursday and 98 to 103 Friday. Impacts: a heightened risk of heat-related illness is possible, especially for those working outdoors or those without air conditioning. People on certain medications will be more susceptible to the heat and should take extra precautions to remain cool. Take extra precautions if you work or spend time outside. When possible, reschedule strenuous activities to early morning or evening. Know the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Wear lightweight and loose-fitting clothing when possible and drink plenty of water. An excessive heat warning means that a prolonged period of dangerously hot temperatures will occur. The combination of hot temperatures and high humidity will combine to create a dangerous situation in which heat illnesses are likely. Drink plenty of fluids, stay in an air-conditioned room, stay out of the sun, and check up on relatives and neighbors. Here is information on a heat advisory for the following counties in Wisconsin: Fond du Lac, Ozaukee, Sheboygan, and Washington. A heat advisory remains in effect from noon Thursday to 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time Friday. Timing: 12 noon Central Daylight Time Thursday until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time Friday. Temperature: daytime highs in the lower to mid-90s Thursday and upper 80s to lower 90s Friday. heat index. Heat and humidity will make conditions feel warmer than actual temperatures. Maximum heat index values 100 to 100 for Thursday and 94 to 98 Friday. Impacts: a heightened risk of heat-related illness is possible, especially for those working outdoors or those without air conditioning. The National Weather Service in Dodge City has issued a flash flood warning for northern Stafford County and south central Kansas. This includes the cities of Zenith, Stafford, Seward, Radium, Hudson until 5 a.m. At 1:53 a.m., flash flooding was reported from an area of slow-moving thunderstorms with very heavy rainfall over northern Stafford County. Radar estimates of over 4 inches of rain has fallen, with additional heavy rainfall expected. Runoff from this excessive rainfall will cause flash flooding to occur. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. If flash flooding is observed, act quickly. Move up to higher ground to escape flood waters. Do not stay in areas subject to flooding when water begins rising. To report flooding, have the nearest law enforcement agency relay your report to the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Dodge City. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 5 a.m. for the following counties: Stafford County and south central Kansas. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Galveston County Emergency Management. A shelter-in-place warning has been issued for portions of Texas City due to a chemical release from the Marathon Oil facility. The shelter-in-place warning affects persons north of the Marathon Oil facility northward to the North Loop, and between Bayshore to the east and 21st Street to the west. Atlantic Coastal Cape May, Camden, Cape May, Coastal Atlantic, Coastal Ocean, Cumberland, Eastern Monmouth, Gloucester, Hunterdon, Mercer, Middlesex, Morris, Northwestern Burlington, Ocean, Salem, Somerset, Southeastern Burlington, Sussex, Warren and Western Monmouth, in Pennsylvania, Berks, Bucks, Carmen, Chester, Delaware, Lehigh, Monroe, Montgomery, Northampton, and Philadelphia. Through Tuesday afternoon so far, between 3 and 6 inches of rain has fallen over portions of Delaware and central and southern New Jersey. With more heavy rain on the way, storm total rainfall amounts between 4 and 10 inches of rain can't be expected across most of the region by daybreak Tuesday. The highest amounts are expected from the Philadelphia metropolitan area southward. Rainfall will increase over the Poconos into far northwest New Jersey this afternoon, and storm totals by Tuesday morning should range between 2 and 4 inches. This is an extremely dangerous situation for the Philadelphia, Wilmington metropolitan areas as well as Maryland's eastern shore and the remainder of Delaware. The USGS has issued a landslide alert for portions of the area. The excessive rainfall may trigger landslides on coastal bluffs, moderate to steep slopes and local landslide-prone areas of northeast Maryland, northern Delaware and portions of southeast Pennsylvania. Some landslides may be damaging and or pose a threat to life safety and critical infrastructure, as well as possible road closures.
Civil authorities have issued an advisory statement. Military radar detected a nuclear attack from within Russia. These missiles will impact population centers within 30 minutes. Follow the messages on screen and get to a shelter that can protect you from fallout. An effective shelter includes basements, storm cellars, or the interior part of a strong building. This warning applies to all areas receiving this broadcast as fallout will spread over a large area. While in a shelter, tune to 850 AM to get additional information. Do not leave your shelter, as fallout is deadly. I repeat, Military radar detected a nuclear attack from within Russia. These missiles will impact population centers within 30 minutes. Follow the messages on screen and get to a shelter that can protect you from fallout. An effective shelter includes basements, storm cellars, or the interior part of a strong building. This warning applies to all areas receiving this broadcast, as fallout will spread over a large area. While in a shelter, tune to 850 AM to get additional information. Do not leave your shelter, as fallout is deadly. I repeat, military radar detected a nuclear attack from within Russia. These missiles will impact population centers within 30 minutes. Follow the messages on screen and get to a shelter that can protect you from fallout. An effective shelter includes basements, storm cellars, or the interior part of a strong building. While in a shelter, tune to...
Because I don't use slang, or I don't have this swag thing, whatever it might be, there's a problem with the communication and
This is a test of the emergency alert system. The Indian Point sirens at Westchester, Rockland, Putnam, and Orange counties were just sounded for 4 minutes. This is just a test. There is no emergency at this time. If there were an emergency at the nuclear power plants, officials would sound the sirens at full volume for 4 minutes, followed by an activation of this emergency alert system to broadcast important information and directions to the public. The sirens are not a signal to evacuate. Rather, they're intended to alert the public to tune into this or other EAS radio or television stations for important information and instructions. There is no emergency. No action by the public is necessary. This is only a test.
waterproof.
The following message is transmitted through the Center of Disease Control in Atlanta, Georgia. Government authorities have issued a warning for the following counties: Butts, Clayton, Coweta, Fayette, Fulton, Henry, Lamar, Meriwether, Pike, and Spalding. At 3:30 p.m., reports from these counties have issued a highly contagious virus. Some reports claim that the outbreak started in the Spalding County Hospital. Symptoms of this virus include nausea and vomiting, confusion, seizures, high fever, and certain death. The virus has rapidly spread to adjacent counties within a few hours. It is believed to spread through the whole state of Georgia in the next 24 hours. Doctors from Spalding Regional Medical Center have said that the infected persons act extremely violent, destructive, and are uncontainable. Authorities say that all citizens must stay inside your homes and avoid persons with these symptoms. Keep a battery-powered radio nearby with enough food and water to last your family for a few days. At this time, these counties have been quarantined until further notice. No one may leave their county and no one may enter. Most importantly, stay safe and do not panic in this situation. Stay tuned for further information as they follow.
The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Angelina County in eastern Texas. This includes the cities of Lufkin, Diboll, Nacogdoches County in eastern Texas. This includes the city of Nacogdoches, San Augustine County in eastern Texas, western Shelby County in eastern Texas. This includes the city of Center, extreme southeastern Cherokee County, southern Panola County. This includes the city of Carthage, southeastern Rusk County, until 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:48 p.m. Central Daylight Time, National Weather Service meteorologists detected a line of severe thunderstorms capable of producing quarter-size hail and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. These storms were located along the line extending from Minden to 36 miles south of Diboll, or along the line extending from 7 miles south of Henderson to 36 miles south of Diboll, and moving east at 45 miles per hour. Other locations in the warning include but are not limited to Trump, Hudson, Pine Hill, Garrison, Huntington, Woden, Melrose, Timpson, Martinsville, Ipoyle, Tenneha, Newville, McCune, Glen Lake, and San Augustine. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Texas: Angelina, Cherokee, Nacogdoches, Panola, Rusk, San Augustine, and Shelby.
Winter storm warning in effect from 2 p.m. Wednesday to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time Thursday for the Central Coast, the Central and Southern Willamette Valley. The National Weather Service in Portland has issued a winter storm warning for snow, which is in effect from 2 p.m. Wednesday to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time Thursday. This replaces the winter storm watch that was previously in effect. Rain mixed with snow is possible Wednesday afternoon, then heavy snow beginning Wednesday evening and continuing into Thursday. 2 to 4 inches are expected later Wednesday through Thursday. Some local accumulations of 5 to 8 inches is possible mainly in the higher hills, especially where the valley meets the Cascade foothills. Roadways will become icy and snow-covered, resulting in slick driving conditions. This may significantly impact the commute Thursday. A winter snow warning for heavy snow means severe weather conditions are expected or occurring. Significant amounts of snow are forecast that will make travel dangerous. Only travel in an emergency. If you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of an emergency. Repeating. A winter storm warning has been issued until 6 a.m. for the following areas: Central Oregon Coast, Central Willamette Valley, and South Willamette Valley, Oregon.
The National Weather Service has issued a tsunami warning for the coastal areas of northern and central California, including the following counties: Sonoma, Marin, Napa, San Francisco, San Mateo, Contra Costa, Alameda, and Santa Clara. This is a result of an 8.9 earthquake near Honshu, Japan, that struck at 2:46 local time in the afternoon in Japan. If a tsunami wave is generated, it is expected to arrive in San Francisco at the mouth of San Francisco Bay at 8:08 a.m. this morning. The tsunami warning means a tsunami is imminent and that coastal locations in the warned area should prepare for flooding. The National Weather Service is updating conditions hourly or as conditions warrant. This concludes the activation of the emergency alert system.
The Lassen County Sheriff's Office has issued a mandatory evacuation order for the community of Milford. The mandatory evacuation area is from Thunder Mountain Road and 390 and Highway Percy Hunt, the intersection of Lothman Grade, Old Highway 59, and Highway 395. Sheriff's deputies and other law enforcement personnel will be going door to door in this area to make notifications. An evacuation center will be opened at the Lassen County Fairgrounds.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
Is a test of the emergency alert system.
monthly test of the broadcast stations of your area. Equipment that can quickly warn you of emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. Concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Email at first, and then we
Some cell phones will receive the message,